Oh no. Oh.
What?
Damn it, Eric, your fart is lingering.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Hey, better out than in, I always say.
I was about to do an intro, and Eric had to ruin it. It's your fault.
That's bullshit. You know, it's close your nose for.
Of course. That's how we start the new year, huh?
Yep.
State Farm.
Get out the old shit. You done worse though. He's definitely done worse. He's hotboxed me a few times in bed. It's not around anymore.
So,
unless you smelled your own, because mine wouldn't have went that way.
no, it went that way.
How? When I went this way?
I think it's that. But anyways, Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy joy. Happy
Happy
joy
New
joy.
Year.
Happy joy joy. Happy joy joy. Happy joy joy.
Hold on, let me get into something more comfortable real quick.
Oh, he's gonna scandalize you with some skivvies. He went out for pop.
All right, much better. All right, guys.
New Year.
The new year is here. The holidays are over. A part of me wants to apologize for the stream last night, but part of me says, I how can I? Because unfortunately, when I did my
Don't apologize for feeling.
when I did the New Year's Eve stream, you know, reality really set in when pretty much this is the first year without my mom and dad. So yeah. And I know April is going to be really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like how May is hard for him.
And I would rather keep busy than dwell.
April is really going to be hard.
Just keep busy.
And it's not just one day, it's a whole week. It's a whole week. And hell, it's not even involved with my mom and dad. It all starts with April 21st. Prince dies 10 years ago. And then the 22nd will be my mom and dad's anniversary.
So that's why you were listening to this on Prince.
Mm-hmm. And 25th is my mom's birthday.
There's one thing.
And 29th is my dad's death.
There's one thing I can tell you when it comes to this. Don't dwell upon it until it comes to be. When it comes to be, use it as a little memorial. If you have to do little prayers, spells, whatever, you know, asking them to watch over you that day, then do so.
Mm-hmm.
They're your ancestors. You got ancestors out there you have yet to call upon.
Mm-hmm.
And they're more supernatural than we are. Every single one of our parents, grandparents, all the way back. So, but yes, don't dwell upon it until the time comes. That's what's going to keep you sane. And then you use it like how the Japanese, they make little special time in order to pray to their ancestors or whatever, their parents or siblings or whoever that's passed. If you have to do something like that on those days, buy something in remembrance of them on those days or something like that, since you're not very artsy. Otherwise, I'd be like, make something in remembrance.
I try my damnly push myself on being artsy. My thing that I like is cooking.
Then make a special dish on each of those days that you remember them making. Make it for us, but make a plate to send out for the spirits. An honor dish. And you can even buy a special dish if you like. Just this special, wings, beautiful dish.
Okay. There is something that we did. At least my mom and dad did, but I didn't do. There is something that me and my mom and dad did. We both cooked chicken wings. That's no brainer. The difference is that I cook them as, the wings I like to cook. Take off the thing, make it look like it's buffalo wings, but I make it dry rub with canola oil. How my mom did wings, because mom did wings, and I helped out on doing wings myself. We put the seasoning on top of the wings, all of them, as is, no cuts, no nothing. So which means the little thing on the
that's supposed to be cut away.
That's supposed to be cut away is on it.
Well, you just cut that piece off because that's never ate.
Usually,
and then just leave it whole because you usually cut them.
But the thing is that she doesn't rub it.
She just seasons it.
She just seasons it.
That's how my mom was.
Yeah, that's how my mom was.
How do we do the chicken legs? Besides boiling it for the first part, we put it on the thing. We just shake the seasoning on. So it's a similar fashion because my mom with the legs. But you get the drift now. Make these days like a memorial. Do what I couldn't do. I went in the opposite direction and tried to freaking be busy so I'm not dwelling and crying my eyes out and going insane. Because for the viewers, I am slightly insane. I'll admit to that. I want to be in this situation with how everything is without being insane. So, yes.
Yeah.
But yes, I would say don't dwell upon those days until they come upon you. We twisted my mom's birthday around.
Yes. Usually that's one of his also sad days. His mom's birthday, which is on March 10th. And he filled that gap by marrying me that day.
Yes. So it worked out so perfectly. It was on Saturday. It was on Saturday. We were off work that day. We just got our tax return. It was almost like my mom, who was a homophobe, he's trying to boob you. But it's like she was like, get married here. I fully endorse this. Even though my own brain still thinks that, she hates, that cat. You're wondering. That cat's just trying to climb you. Oh, great kitty.
Oh, we got viewers on Kick.
Yep.
And behind that tattoo is your friend, okay? So the Hate Watch. So
The what?
it's called the Hate Watch. So for this tattoo, me and Eric went to a place called Skin Invasion, and they were having a fuck cancer event. And any tattoo, $25 donation to that fuck cancer for $25 for a tattoo. So I chose the Celtic knot as one of my choices. Given to you guys, I am not a big fan of tattoos.
He's a troll.
He's a troll?
Yep. Yep, he's a troll. Well, F you too. I'd fucking moon you if I could. Sayonara, fuckface. You're gonna be gone. I don't care about you either, you know. You don't know me, I don't know you. But I might have friends that can find you.
Hey.
I mean, the friends of FBI. I don't know if it's on YouTube or on Kick, but not YouTube, it's Kick.
Dashboard. Forever.
Mm-hmm. And everything's slow. Wow. Time Kick.
Yeah.
A little memory thing popped up earlier. Hello.
It's not.
Anything else we have to close? Make it go fairy.
All right. He's out.
Oh, the already is out. Or did you block?
He's banned.
Oh. You can't delete his comments.
No, I can.
Mm.
Just have to block list. There you go.
So he asked about your tattoo, and then I really don't care about y'all. Like, really? Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Say no to trolls, kumbaya.
Say no.
Mm-hmm.
Trolls.
Say no to hoes, kumbaya. A Snickers.
Not a big fan.
I'll eat your S. Idea. Soak your peppermint bark in your rum. Why not? good.
All right.
Give it a taste. Just put a corner in. I wonder if it'll dissolve.
All right.
Boo.
All right. So before we begin, he's already started. This shot for the first day of the year.
He's a party pooper. Doesn't do that with that. Could be more sophisticated, Beau. That tastes even better, Beau.
Me.
But that was a bit of a mood killer.
Yeah.
No, not that. That.
Oh yeah, that too.
The troll.
The troll. Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, though, don't dwell upon it all until it comes. Right. In the meantime, live your life, Beau. Sure, things might be here and there that makes you sad. Do you want a gravity bomb? Why are we doing gravity bomb?
And you replace everything.
Where's a bottle? Where's a bottle?
There is one.
I don't know if I toss it all over.
There is.
Get the bottle ready. You got the little torch. That's the easiest way to burn a hole. You go all the way around with the torch. Burn the bottom.
Gotta wiggle my dick. Oh.
That could have been horrible. Kind of bounced off the table and did a little splash. Not much, but
Yeah, like you said, it could have been worse.
I kind of hoping next week is going to be decent. Maybe we can go door dashing. Like on Monday.
On Monday?
Well, wait a minute. Am I working Monday? Yeah. I'm off Wednesday next week.
Oh. Hey, if it gets to a point that we have to door dash, then hey, we'll definitely do it.
This weekend I'm off Saturday and Sunday. Are you natural way able to cut with your right hand?
So
This is weird.
there's some certain scissors. There's right-handed scissors, scissors, left-handed scissors.
Yeah, I think I spoke too soon. And what are these?
These are right-handed scissors. Right-handed scissors allows the cut to happen, and left hand doesn't. Whether left-hand scissors allows with your left hand to cut and the right doesn't.
I still say you're almost ambidextrous.
You think I've been working my ambidextrous arms since working it where I work.
Because you know it's weird. My mom told me I was able to do things with both hands, until school, and you had to pick a hand. It's like I went to the right. But my left isn't cut out of the equation. How do you think I pleasure myself? Normally it's doing it with the right, with the hand that you
Always
your
use.
dominant hand, but not with me. The left is not dominant. You need to clean that. I ordered some salt. At least that type of salt.
Not salt. Not snow salt.
No, snow salt would cost another $10 and weird. Weird type of brand. I'm like, ew. So, yeah.
Well, since things have calmed down for my side of what happened a long time ago, not too long, but it would happen last. It's weird saying last year, but it did happen last year.
See,
and that is having my money stolen.
another thing that was on top of all the bullshit.
Yeah, oh yeah, my dad just passed away around that time. Yeah, found him dead, and it's been a week. Just got the pay.
Then it took you how many weeks to have to do the dispute and all that?
So it took about 1 week and a half to get everything set up for the dispute, and I printed certain documents, including with the list of transactions that happened, to circle which one is the correct location and which one is not. And of course, with that obviously helped them to get my transaction amount back. Yeah, my disputed amount back.
This is going to be hard because it's a fucking purchase.
Mm-hmm.
At this air compressor place that supposedly according to the address. And I'm like, if they have an online store, guess what? I'd be screwed. They'll be like, yeah, you did make this purchase. No, I didn't. So it's going to have to be a fight. I still got enough money even after I pay can tax bullshit. Did we have any viewers, or we didn't have any on YouTube? Did we have anything on Kick for viewers? try to eat these back because I know she ain't gonna eat them. She likes chocolate, but she don't like chocolate. Wow. Mm. Oh. You're 15, he says. Damn. Shunke Witko Tiwahi, Crazy Horse Family. When our people die and go to the other side, we put their bodies on a scaffold. Their relatives who still walk the earth speak to them while on these scaffolds. Sometimes our relatives that are still here set up a teepee to stay in to spend extra time with them. Our dead usually stayed on the scaffold for 4 days before they were put in the ground. Kind of AKA, we don't know if they're dead yet. So, Black Hills is our cemetery. Most of our dead are buried on the tops of these hills. Today there are houses and roads built directly over our dead. We consider the Black Hills sacred because it is where our ancestors are buried. That is why we continue to fight for their return. At one time, the government was going to make it the Crazy Horse Agency, but when they killed him, they reneged on his written. They reneged. It is written in our book. They apparently have a book.
Wasn't dangerous on the tongue. It only became deadly once it touched blood. That's why the hunter tasted it. A hunter pressed a.
Vampires are always like kill people. Like, yeah, so could another human being. So could a dog. So could a dedicated duck. You weren't special. I love how this post makes it sound like this is an annoyance, OP, right? Killing captors in day-to-day life, like on the bus or in the supermarket. Vampires are.
Do you hoard things that you know that you're not going to use? For me, it's these makeup compacts. I don't know, maybe they feel like little circle windows to me. Because apparently, I've been unable to throw them away. This is like years worth of makeup. Alright, Ashley, we can't hoard everything, so it's either use them or lose them. So let's make them into art. But first, I'm not sponsored by any kind of makeup company, so I gotta take this logo off. Hey, I'm open. If you want to sponsor me to make your makeup into art, let's talk. What do you mean? Nobody wants to sponsor me to make their brand creepy? I am flabbergasted. I'm just kidding. I saw that coming. All right, next I pop out the tray and paint it blue. I do paint over it later. Oh, look at that. There's your Emily tax. Would it even be an Ashley video without an Emily? Okay, now that we've been interrupted, let's get back. So when I look at the circle mirror in the compact, I think of like a portal. And like maybe that portal would take you to different lands. And this portal goes to a swamp. Or maybe it's graveyard. Either way, we're gonna add a skull, so I guess somebody died here. Unfortunately, in my excitement to add the skull, I added it a little too early because it would have been so much easier to work on this top if I could lay it flat. But no, now there's a stupid skull in the way. Do I plan things out? Is that not evident yet? No, I don't. There's no planning involved. Anyways, so I have these bricks that I molded out of hot glue. It was for a project a really long time ago, and I had them left over, so I just used them to make little stepping stones. And to reinforce our swampiness, or maybe graveyardiness, depending on what we're going for, I added some moss around the edges. But what are our stepping stones stepping over? That's right, water, or more accurately, swamp juices. And I want my swamp juices to glow, so I added some glow powder. And I just put the light on to harden it, and look at that, it looks perfect. Oh no, we got a bubble. That's right, maybe we can cover it with some leaves. Or if we don't cover it, we can at least distract from it. Because I don't know why I'm putting leaves over here when the bubble is clearly over there, Ashley. Seriously, get your own together. What are you doing? Do you not know you're on camera? Stop it. You look like a fool. I mean, the leaf looked like a fool. The leaf's fault. So it's looking pretty good. Yeah, it's definitely feeling more swampy now with our glowing swamp juices. Anyways, I added a few finishing touches, and to secure our lids together, I smashed clay between them. But in order for our portal to be a vertical portal instead of a horizontal portal, I super glued the hinge. So I was thinking maybe this portal is actually a portal to a significant event rather than like a specific place. Or maybe portals only open when something happens that shouldn't have. Like it rips into the fabric of time and space and makes a portal. I know, maybe the owner of the skull, her, not breathing anymore, is what caused the portal to open. Or maybe the portal opening is what caused her to not be breathing anymore. I don't know. Which one's creepier? Maybe it's a little bit of both. Maybe she was supposed to save the planet, but instead she fell into the swamp when a portal opened up behind her. Portals opening are startling, I assume. And now she can't save the planet anymore because she drowned. Or maybe the swamp ate her. Maybe this is acid. Swampy acid. Anyways, if she couldn't save the world, then it would have caused the portal to open because that's what she was supposed to do. And that caused her to fall into the swamp and die. Okay, it's a paradox. But you know what? Maybe only paradoxes are what caused the portals to open. That's right, we figured it out. Plot hole fixed, sort of. Maybe don't think about it too much because I'm about to throw in another twist. Look at these things going into her eye sockets. That's right, this isn't just a normal swamp. It's got glowing swamp juices that reanimate you? Maybe? Yes, that reanimate you. So my question is, if she's about to reanimate, does the portal close? Maybe we won't think about that. Instead, let's think about freaking bats. Look at my freaking bats. That's right, I'm making a freaking bat chain around my freaking swamp hole. Sorry about the colorful language. I got excited about my swamp hole. It happens. Swamp bang. That's right, we couldn't have a video without a transition. Okay, so if a portal is just a magical circle window, what other magical circle windows should I make? Because I still have a whole bunch of these compacts left. Ooh, I could do an ocean or a forest. Oh, I could do the 5 different manas in Magic. But hold up, look at it in the dark. Check out my glowing swamp juices. What do you guys think? And don't forget to follow if you want to. No pressure. Okay, thanks, bye. Do you horrid?
If you sliced open a giant cockroach, squeezed inside, and sealed yourself in, could you survive a deadly nuclear fallout? Well, when a nuke explodes, the radiation travels through the air. But as it passes through different materials, it loses concentration, meaning it will eventually run out. Now, cockroaches are mostly made of water, which would quickly block the radiation. And it would only have to be about the size of a minivan to protect you. But the heat from the explosion would still boil the cockroach's blood, roasting you right inside its body.
Incredibly brutal punishment known as cow splitting was meant for him. 2 bulls were tied to his legs, and the straw behind him was set on fire. The bulls, in agony, ran wildly. But Gabamaru only applied a slight force, and the bulls were dragged until they foamed at the mouth, while he remained unharmed. Previously, Gabamaru had endured an extremely cruel death sentence, 49 cuts to the neck. The blade broke, but it didn't harm him in the slightest. Then came the even more brutal boiling punishment, as the clothes of those around him were set alight, yet he remained unharmed. He was sentenced to death because of his master's scheme. When he was a baby, his parents were killed by his master. But as a child, he didn't fully grasp the gravity of it. Later, he took a thief as his father figure. And under his master's training, he became a cold-blooded ninja. With astonishing potential, his master promised his daughter to him. But Gabimaru, under the care of his wife, began to fear injury during his missions. So, his master burned his deep within
Confused.
the daughter's face. But Gabimaru,
Industrial underbelly of the Kanto.
Now that?
No, don't tell me into the hat. No, don't tell me into.
Humans have wisdom teeth because our ancestors evolved with larger jaws and diets that required heavy chewing. Early humans ate tough, fibrous foods, and the third molars helped grind them down. Over time, cooking and softer diets reduced the need for powerful jaws, causing human jaws to shrink through evolution. Wisdom teeth remained, but modern jaws often lack the space for them, leading to crowding, impaction, and the dental problems common today.
Okay, this anatomy video is going to get a little up close and personal. We're looking at the posterior pelvis and upper thighs. And here you can see the broad gluteus maximus muscle. On this side, the gluteus maximus muscle has been cut and reflected open, and we can see the glute med, the piriformis, and the sciatic nerve running down the back. These are all the hamstring muscles here inserting on the ischial tuberosity. And what's really cool is that we can see really well this levator ani muscle and the external anal sphincter, with the nerves innervating it, branches from the pudendal nerve here. This is a very hard dissection to achieve. So I bought like a 10-pack of these hexagon.
Get back to work. The city doesn't pay you to loaf. Whoa, what are you doing, guys? It's me! It's the warden! Hey, open up!
Oh, you fools! He's tricked us.
You were right.
I'll always be a villain.
Get back to work.
I wonder what animal this is. It's quite big, isn't it? Could be a dog, or maybe...
Happy New Year, Commish.
My poor friend. She lost a dog yesterday that she had for 10 years. Her doggy just stopped eating and just degraded, unfortunately. So she's really hurting. She basically is asking now for people to help make like a memorial video. You know what? Why the fuck? What I was saying is, why the fuck not is because I think I feel like doing a tarot reading. At least for myself. Try to move that aside. Yes, there is a way to use weed in the process of divination. Basically, you get high enough and then you just do it. It's gonna be a little boring with shuffling, so these cards are a smidgen hard to shuffle. They have foil on them, I should say. So they're a tad difficult to shuffle. Something tells me I really should be using my Star Trek Next Generation. But I'm not used to those. And they are bigger than this. So they're a little difficult to work. I feel I need some guidance. I feel like I need some type of guidance right now. So I wish I could. It'd be fucking huge, but I wish I could seal these cards up so they don't get damaged. Yes, I could shuffle for a while. like there, got a few cards that are trying to stick. Is that new still, unfortunately? Let's cut them one more time. Make sure everything is shuffled very good. When Beau takes a shit, he's like king of the toilet. It's just thrown. So. My edges are getting damaged on this already. They're really soft card. I got them off of Amazon. Okay. 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 You may see more of a. I don't think you'll be able to tell. Maybe. I'll move some of this over. There. You know, the microphone in the way. I still have to have a guidebook, unfortunately, for me to be able to try to understand each. In my view, the Hanged Man was representing what you are at the current time. That part I kind of remember. This is the person or things general environment at the time, the influencers, which is actually all through, aka it's you. The crosses my path is the Page of Swords. This is the obstacle. So the Hanged Man represents me, which is 12. Yep. Wisdom, trials, circumspection, discernment, sacrifice, intuition, divination, prophecy. Really? It's just basically said you're doing divination. That's what you're doing right now. aka seeking truth. The Hanged Man also can represent Odin. Odin hung from Yggdrasil for a period of time in order to be able to bring the much knowledge, including the runes, to have us have them. So basically, I'm seeking knowledge, I'm seeking wisdom right now. The Page of Swords is my obstacle. A lithe, active figure holds a sword upright in both hands. Has a swift walk while at the swift walk. So, authority overseeing Secret Service, vigilance, spying, examination, and the qualities thereto belonging. I'm vigilant. I feel like I'm putting the weight of this whole house on my shoulders type thing. Like if I miss one payment somewhere, I have to keep working. I can't really call off. I can't have fun like I used to anymore. That's what's damn. Jesus fucking Christ. All right. I was so above me. Okay. So each has its own different way of moving. I was taught this is the past, this is going into the near future. This is above him, this is below him. It's kind of similarly, but I was taught to go this way. So, what is above him? Fuck you, there you. Here. It represents either the best that he can arrive at, or his ideal in the matter, or see what is he wants to make his own, but or D, but is not his own at present. Two of Swords. Hi, Beau.
Hi. I see that you are doing a reading.
Yes.
Trying to figure out one of your decks.
The hoodwinked figure balances two swords upon her shoulders, conforming the equi-purpose which it suggests: courage, friendship, affection, concord in a state of arms, intimacy. Okay, I want peace. Basically, I want peace. I want have my friends about me. Apparently, I've been courageous. Or intimacy. Okay. The past is what influences the present, which is the Ace of Pentacles. On here, that place on the side, so it's facing, say, this is before him, this is the past. Ace of Pentacles. A hand issuing, as usual, from a cloud, holds up a pentacle. Perfect contentment, felicity, ecstasy, also speedy intelligence, gold. Yes, I used to have a decent job. We all did. Perfect contentment. Yeah. You're saying I'm soft. Got soft back then. Below me. Yeah, below me. Is the star. And places below the feet is significant. This is beneath him is his own, that which he has to work with and can use. This is basically could be the answer to whatever I'm being told. The star. Loss, theft, privation, abandonment, although another reading suggests hope and bright prospects in the future. Well, with how everything's stating, there's a hope and bright prospects in the future. So that's decent. Before him, or after him, is the near present, or near the future. In the card setup, they call it. So this is also beneath him. Is Kurt from which he was passing away, and yeah, they got things messed up. This is what's the near future. 9 of Cups. Cups, Beau. Cups. All right.
Okay.
9 of Cups.
Ow.
Concord, contentment, physical, bienatre. So victory, success, advantage, satisfaction. What the fuck is going to go on in my future?
Uh-oh.
I have to do basically a bit of sacrificing, but something. Okay.
Sacrifice.
AKA all the working, my worries and everything. This is my obstacle. This is my worries. This is what it all means. And what I need to do to get past it.
Is to sacrifice something for it.
Basically, authority, overseeing, vigilance. What have I been when it comes to the bills?
Vigilant.
What am I always worried about not having?
Enough money to pay it.
What's stopping me from just calling off one day with you again and actually do something?
Work. You're needing the money for work.
For the bills.
Mm-hmm.
That's my obstacle.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 7th card. His attitude in relation to this matter. Page of Cups. Another page. A fair, pleasing, somewhat effeminate page of studious and intent aspect contemplates a fish rising from a cup to look at him. I guess so. Like, what is my drink? Okay. Fair young man, when employed to render services, and with whom the querent will be connected as studious youth, news, message, application, reflection, meditation, directed to business. Well, they just talked about you. So, if you are meant to be, yeah, you are part of my worry, but you're also the one that keeps me sane.
Mm-hmm.
And all this, and I'm surprised you haven't had more meltdowns with me than anything. So yeah, that makes sense. The next card, the 8th one, signifies his house, his environment, and the fair, aka the influences and the people events about him. Magician. Skill, diplomacy, address sickness, pain, loss, disaster, self-confidence, while acquiring himself, if male. House, his environment and the affair that influence people and events. Yeah. Ouch. Addressing sickness or pain, loss, disaster, self-confidence. But the pain, it's talking about last year, Beau. The loss. Everything else that happened, basically. Ninth card symbolizes hopes and fears. 5 of Wands. The poise of youth are brandishing staves as if in sport or strife. It is mimic warfare, and here to correspond. Divinary mean. Meditation, for example, sham fight. The strenuous competition and struggle of the search after riches and fortune has some attributes. Say that is a card of gold, gain, and opulence. Yes, I want to be better off. I really do. It's a mock battle. It's a mock fight. How in the fuckery? The 10th card represents what will come. It is on this card that you concentrate your intuitive powers. Oh my gosh. I pulled the Fool. Folly, mania, extravaganza, intoxication, delirium, frenzy, bewrayment. AKA party time.
Oh God.
How would you folly, mania, extravaganza, intoxication, delirium, frenzy, bewrayment? Oh,
It's telling intoxication.
Party time.
He may be more drunk.
Well, intoxication, delirium.
Delirium.
Extravagance.
It's either we're going to get...
Folly. Folly is having fun.
That too.
So, yeah, that is the most strangest. Because I have the Hangman representing me. And the Fool.
Wait, you got Hangman on the page representing you?
What do you think of my cards, though?
It looks cool.
The foil. But everything is saying, keep going. Things will get better.
And still be a party goer.
And apparently I'm going to be partying hard this year.
I mean, this year's
15 years since my mom has been gone. But I'm not going to let it get me down. I almost want to create a party where you do research about your heritage and dress, but at the same time, would that be a type of racist cosplaying? Or is it not?
could be race baiting.
I don't know. It's weird because I kind of had something like that in a way, but with togas, we had a toga party, remember?
Yeah, we had togas.
And Dan wore something from his people. And it's a questionable thing. But how about this? Because it's always because of your birthday, though. What would you like your birthday to be? Lord of the Rings? We're on, what, 8 years?
Did to be 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
What's something that me, my mom, and my dad have watched together and want to have it as the theme for that?
That 4 or 8. Think of the mathematical part of that. 16, 24. And I'm not now lost. Sorry. I think I.
Speaking of that, there's 2 shows that dominate my mind that me, my mom, and my dad watched all the time. Lost and Game of Thrones.
Didn't you watch a lot of Star Trek?
Stargate.
I thought it was Star Trek because your dad loves Star Trek.
My dad does love Star Trek, but mostly Stargate.
That would be a hard fucking
Stargate
armor
SG-1.
to make. I want one. Trust me. You know that the Anubis one?
Mm-hmm.
I want that as armor to wear it for a cosplay. I really do. It's just, it will take a lot of foam and
Happy New Year,
Happy New Year, as you just see my belly.
Seymour. How's it going, Seymour?
Didn't we have a Seymour?
He's consistently on kick.
But yeah, now's the time to think of your party or our party. All because Christine's is coming up in 9 days.
Yeah, she's going to be 60.
And she wants a Victorian-esque party. So know what that means?
Ooh, Queen Victoria at times.
Steampunk.
Steampunk.
Usually it's a red hat type of Victorian Gothic. Yeah, that's her party that's coming up. And you can wear my red pirate coat if you need to. That can still pose as Victorian-esque.
Right.
In a way.
Who's been living here? How y'all been? Well,
Surviving.
The first day of the year.
All right.
Like recently, we just survived coming home with all the snow that's coming down.
Yeah. We have a front-wheel drive vehicle, so. Gothic Victorian red hats theme. You don't have to do a red hat theme, but you can try to do goth Victorian, which is kind of with half our medieval cosplay.
Question
anyway.
is, do I really want to put a lot of effort for Game of Thrones? That's a lot of work for cosplay. So.
Good news, we have a portion of it. We got pants, we got shirts.
Right.
If you want to get another shirt, you could. You know, more thinner linen.
Right. Oh, you've been getting ice. Oof. Ooh. I'll say this. Ice is way more worse than snow.
Yeah.
Way more worse. Especially when it gets to like a quarter of an inch. Oh, it's bad.
I'm sure they know.
I mentioned about the one time, after your shot, of course. Okay, so mention the one time that you were trying to go to one of your former works and it was so icy out that you were starting to slip and you even fell a few times.
Yeah. I didn't really fall. I was just slipping. I'm like, there is no way I can get there. I told him though that I slipped and fell. But yes, I was like, nope, I am not.
Yeah, I couldn't blame it. The freezing rain is just woof.
Yeah, I don't even know how I fucking got into the freaking parking lot and parked.
Yeah.
I crept the whole way down. At least it was such a short distance. It's quite a long distance for me from, Coles to here and back. Unfortunately, so. Here you go, bud. Hit and drink.
Hit and drink.
Teakwood. Doing a gravity bomb. Bong, digga, bong, da bang, bang, diggy, diggy. Not bomb, it's bong.
Bong.
Shot. Hey, we don't have to be up till noon, so. Woo. Woo. But yeah, so I just drove home. I called in. I was like, I can't make it in. I got down the fucking parking lot. How am I supposed to walk to work? Because it was like over a block or two away, and I'm like, ugh.
So no, it was actually me that slipped and fell a few times.
I slipped and fell down at Vienna Woods, but not that same year.
So when I was in Connecticut, we had a very bad freezing rain. And for some odd reason, the school decided not to close that day. So I tried to make my way over to the bus stop, and I had to go like all the way downhill to get to the bus stop. When I was about to go downhill, I kept falling. And I fell about 3 to 4 times.
On your butt.
On my butt.
Mm-hmm.
And it kept hurting. It's like, no, there's no way. I have to get home. And I explained to my mom and dad, is like, hey, I kept falling every time I try to get to the bus stop. And it's very icy. I wouldn't even suggest you taking me there. Just, call me off.
They didn't call school off?
No, they didn't.
What the?
They did not call school off that day.
See,
I don't know
weird.
why.
Back when I was in high school, we had snow for a bit, and then I don't know, it was like freezing rain or something, or about a warmth that it just sudden freeze. But I got down to the bus stop, waited, no bus. I had a fun time getting down here. I'm like, how am I supposed to get up? Because it's a hill. And had to go through quite a few smoothed out areas, like driveways and all. I'm crab walking on some areas.
Yeah.
I'm literally on my, like, walking a crab, like,
Yeah.
I had a fun time getting back home. And by the time I did get back home, my mom told me they already called
the school off?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
So, my struggles.
So imagine going to, about get ready to go to school, struggling up the way to get there, get home, just to find out school's already closed.
Yes. Yes.
Man.
That was a struggle. My mom wanted to say, say that the hard part was during winter and having to walk and deep snow and everything. I'm like,
Now, there is one thing that did happen to me, and thankfully, the school that I attended, didn't, berate me or anything like that. So it was a snow day, or actually, no, it was snowing that day quite a bit. I was looking at the school closures and everything else, and then what I thought was the correct district, it said it was the local district.
not city.
But no, I was in the city district. And it's like, oh, oops.
So you thought it was a school's closed? It wasn't.
And it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't.
Okay.
Oops. Thankfully, it was only done once.
Be happy that you never was in some parts of, well,
Look, I'll tell you the scariest thing I've ever been in. So it was elementary school, and we had a hurricane come our way.
Hurricane.
Yes.
Had a hurricane?
Yeah, we had a hurricane come our way. I think it was Hurricane Floyd, I think.
Floyd.
Yeah, it's one. I think it's
Pink
Hurricane Floyd.
Hurricane Pink Floyd.
Yep. And yeah, it was about to hit on a day that I was at school.
Oh shit!
And as soon as the school was over, that's when it was starting to pick up, and I had to stay put for about 30 minutes to an hour for safety reasons.
Holy shit! What grade was this? How old were you?
3rd, 4th grade.
Damn.
Definitely 3rd grade.
Hurricane Floyd.
Hurricane Floyd. If it's not Floyd, it's Hurricane Michael. I know it happened around in like 96, 90, or no, 97, 98. 97, 98. One of those years. It's got to be one of those years.
And what year?
97, 98. One of those 2 years. I know I have my damn phone. Can you put a few cans in the fridge for me, please?
And I said only had hurricane season. I don't know.
98. Okay, I kind of figured. Hurricane Bob. That's hilarious. Hurricane Bob. Floyd, yeah, there it is. So it's actually 99. So after apparently much of the U.S. East Coast, Tropical Storm Floyd moved into Connecticut and tracked northward through Maine. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, listen to this. Floyd caused large power outages and major flood damage across the region, with over 5 inches of rain falling in most of the area. You ready to hear this? Danbury, Connecticut, that's where I lived and was born at, received up to 15 inches
of rain. Damn.
AKA, we definitely got the brunt of Floyd. Yeah, AKA, yeah, I was staying there.
And it was Hurricane Floyd?
Yeah, that was Floyd. Yeah. It was a tropical storm, but it was close. But it was damn close of being a hurricane. Yeah, there was so much floods going on around that day. Yeah.
You're supposed to have a drink. You're supposed to have a drink. Aren't you supposed to have a drink?
Yes. Ice come. Smooth come. Coca-Cola. Obama.
$0.01 pizza.
Tortilla.
$1 pizza.
Frozen pizza.
$10 pizza.
Frozen pizza.
$100
5-star pizza. Sure. Sure. So yeah, Diana Ross. I was surprised to see her perform. No lip syncing from Miss Ross as well. She showed the youngsters and Mariah how it's supposed to be done. Yeah. Obama. Come.
Germany. Spain. Japan. United States. Turkey.
Sushi. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Wasabi. Level 4. Level 5. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Skitty. Radiation.
I love when I look at a transformer, I know who it is automatically. There's nothing that says his name. That's Beast Former.
America.
One or two.
One. Monster Beast.
One or two.
The Star Beast.
One or two.
Two. Golden Sushi. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Wasabi. Wasabi.
Wasabi.
No reaction.
No.
Tabasco.
Tabasco.
No reaction. Habanero.
Habanero.
No reaction. I can't open my eyes. Yes, reaction, yes.
Yes, reaction.
Where is reaction?
Mexico or Korea?
Tex-Mex.
Hola, hola.
Mexico or Korea?
Korea.
Korea.
Gypsies.
Gypsies.
Mexico or Korea?
Korea.
Korea.
Rice paper.
Rice paper. Mama. The shirt.
England,
Sandwich.
Germany, France. Kazakhstan,
Kazakhstan.
America,
America.
Instagram, LinkedIn profile. India. India.
India.
India.
big or
No.
No.
small,
Deep.
big or small, big or small,
Big.
Obama?
Hell yeah!
Oh. Woo. Crab? Why does it sound like he's saying come?
Come.
Come?
Yeah. Second.
Cheap versus expensive. Cheap versus expensive. Cheap versus expensive.
What do you put the money away? You put the money away. Not yet. Yeah. Pepsi, yeah. Orbit's okay. Halls is not a candy. Nope, it is not. No, it is not. No, it's something definitely not to drink. Listerine. Yeah.
Coca-Cola? Sprite. Fanta. Come.
Come? Why does it keep saying come?
Come.
Come? Yeah, it says come.
How to make pizza.
How to make a pizza. Yeah.
Golden sushi. pineapple.
What the fuck?
Golden gold.
Dude,
What a golden cow.
come.
Golden noodles. Golden burger.
Golden what?
Burger.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck?
Oh boy. Everything pink.
How is that? Petro Bill's Mall?
Deer roll, it's called.
Oh. Baby. That's what Dan calls Allie. Oh, you want some of that? That's what Dan calls Allie. Habibi.
Baby.
Habibi. It's like a term of endearment. I love it, or something like that.
Super calm.
Come.
Oh, shit.
Salam alaikum.
Yeah, you have to drink that part. Or take it all. Depends. I'm feeling it now. That's why I'm going after your Milky Way. Help me.
All the monsters in one. Oh boy. Oh my god. Black pencil.
Pepsi. Водка. Björn. Cam.
Cam. Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast. Boop.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Perfect.
No.
Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Perfect.
Yes. Yes or no?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Yes or no?
Sì, sì, sì. Sì, sì, sì. Sì, sì. Нет.
And yes,
Yes or
it
no?
is real.
No, 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 no. Нет. Obama.
Yes or no?
Obama.
Yes. Yes. Oh my God.
Wow.
Another show is coming back with Sabrina Carpenter.
China or Switzerland?
Chamba.
Tomba.
Poland or Ukraine?
Coco.
Papa.
Smarkovitý pomí.
Canada or Poland?
Canada. Тести. Telegram. LinkedIn. Profile. Eminem's. Not nothing. I'm Kinderball breakdancer hip hop. Yo. I don't wanna do this. Baguette chips. Mamma mia, perfecto. Marzipan.
Yeah, perfecto.
Гренки, абемки.
England,
Sandwich.
Germany,
German baby. Listen, brat. Instagram. Йогурт. Hot Wheels. Билган Чоколака. Пицца. Кек. Марл кейк.
Hey, babe.
Remember, the older you get, the more you hate making extra stops after work.
True.
Yeah.
Oh. We were talking about your birthday, were we not?
Mm-hmm.
Or what you would like to
Do for my party.
Yeah. Game of Thrones is a pretty risque, I guess you want to say. Because that's can get pretty pricey for a costume.
Mm-hmm.
Where if we were hobbits, right, Frodo?
Mm-hmm.
If we were hobbits, we can be barefoot in our own fucking house and it'd be normal. Eating every other freaking hour is normal. All we need is just wear a type of pants. We need a shirt, and we could have the kind of look called folk arty.
Folk arty.
Cardi party. It's your fault. I'm in a veg.
In the binge.
I don't know if no one's talking. I have nothing to say.
Be careful.
You got a double shot. Ooh, that's it. Well, my eye has been itching today too. My left eye. Unfortunately. At least I hope I'll get my stuff tomorrow. Oh.
Wanted?
Got you, buddy. AE Dizzy, bro. Got you, buddy. You're an OG. I remember you, man. I'll help you out. Let's go, AE Dizzy. AE Dizzy, bro. Got you, buddy. You're an OG. I remember you, man. I'll help you out. What's that? Get the fuck out of here, huh? That's good shit. So
Oh, we got somebody here. Hello.
fucking do, baby.
That's on stream.
Yeah, we got somebody. You should buzz your hair to start the year. I've been thinking about it. Buzz it all off. What's up, Styler3553? How's it going, Styler? I've been thinking about it. It'll probably happen at one point where I'll shave the hair, the beard, and everything. It's probably going to happen, especially this. This got to go. Okay, good. Give it a moment here. Stoiler 3553. They're around here somewhere. All right, there. Got you in as a regular, so you are good to go. Why not just do it now? Well, it is getting late, so. And not only that, I'm getting drunk, so I would like to shave sober, or at least stick to high. It will probably get more views. I mean, that is true. Because surprisingly, the haircut, surprisingly, one of my haircut streams is getting more views, which is surprising. But I probably will have to do it at least tomorrow before I go to work, because I go to work around 3. So it's going to be a short, one of those short streams, but it is something to do. I might do a 2-parter, just focus on shaving this off, and then come back once I am home to shave the rest off. Because I do believe we're going to get warmer soon, right? At least somewhat warm. Because right now, with the type of cold that we have, I'm not shaving a damn thing at the moment.
Monday goes up to a high of 40.
Okay. So around that time is where I'm going to have to start shaving before then.
Stays in the 40s for next week, for during the day. Then it goes down to 30s on Sunday. Next Sunday, of course. Just enough to melt all this madness.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. And then another. And another. And another. And another. And another. And another. And another.
What did I tell you, Pat? I told you if we didn't make it back in time for Christmas, I was gonna whip your ass, didn't I?
Oh boy. And we got another kick user. Oh boy. Hello, kick user. Bill Peter 420. How's it going? Hell yeah. Hope you had a great new year, Bill Peter 420. I have heard of that. Heating the cap to make a hole so that way you can hit the gravity bong better. We've tried. It's a tedious process to do. I'm not going to lie.
Because we used to have a cap and then.
Because, yeah, we used to have a cap and everything else, but we figured out, this big ass bowl is great enough fit.
It provides enough suction.
It's enough suction.
Most of the time.
At least most of the time. Back then, we used aluminum foil to do the gravity bong.
Mm-hmm. Aluminum foil. Aluminum foil.
Yep.
You want to go back to the beginnings for one?
God, that's all I had to do is to take a piece of it, put it on the top of the bottle, try to position, get it all crinkled up and ready, and then be so careful of poking 3 holes at least, and it has to be tiny. The amount of times we broke through that damn thing.
But yes, we could actually do that.
Stab Eric's back lump. Wish I could. That way he won't have to worry about the damn thing no more. But unfortunately, no.
trying to get into a doctor and they're to be able to see a specialist. And blah, 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 bullshittery
Yeah.
on the insurance. So,
Is it full of water? It's a fatty lump.
fatty lymphoma. It's not cancerous.
It's non-cancerous.
At least I've had it checked out. And trust me, it's the thing that's also top of my list once you finish loose ends and be a little better off.
Mm-hmm. Regurgitate now.
It's not a regurgitation of burping.
You know. You were close to it, though.
I know. No, it wasn't.
All right. I also have Poop Eater 420, a double shot of vodka. Or not vodka, rum. Sorry.
Rum.
Vodka.
That's some dark ass vodka.
Yeah. All right. Come on.
That'll make him sleep for a while tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if anyone wants to donate, he'll do another double shot right now.
So I'm going to put it up right now. Oh,
Ooh-wee.
ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee, baby. Ooh-wee.
Here you go. And there's that QR code on the top left, or the PayPal donate button in the kick, whether you see it immediately in the web, or you just click on the username and then about, and then find the button there. Takes you to the donation page, and minimum of $1, of course. Any donation goes straight into improving our quality of the stream, aka a new computer.
Yes.
We still have a Windows 7 computer. Windows 10 has been dead since October, at least for no security updates. So all security updates is now on Windows 11 and Windows 11 alone. So, aka, who knows? Our computer could be defunct. And we would be able to only stream through the phone.
Yeah, it might become null and void.
Yeah.
We don't know what this computer is. It keeps saying we're still low on memory, so
right.
We need to clean it up.
Mm-hmm. So, any donation would be greatly appreciated.
CC.
And of course, as you saw, as it showed up, if you do donate, me and Eric will do a double rum shot.
No, it's just him.
Nope, it's him too as well.
It's him.
Tis him as well.
I was seeing someone sell a better version of this, like for like $15 online. And my old transformer I have had for a long ass time. I keep them around for nostalgia. Mm-hmm. 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 Our cosplay friends talking about merging Borg with Alf.
Huh.
Yeah. I can see that. Because then Alf would be in our universe, as with Star Trek in the future. Think about it. Tribbles. Tribbles look, our cats look like tribbles. So of course they're trying to go after the cats because they eat tribbles. The Melmacians like tribbles.
Tribbles.
We just thought they were cats until Star Trek came along. Because what's some of the nicknames with extra fluffy cats? Tribbles with legs.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what Worf said about Data's cat. Also had Tribble with legs. So, makes sense. The Alf Borg? Oh, God. Would you like to munch on some tortilla chips?
Not right now.
Not right now.
Not right now.
Not right now. Is it? Mm-hmm. Hopefully you're not about ready to Rolf.
Will Smith has been sued by a tour violinist who is accusing the actor of sexual harassment, wrongful termination, and retaliation. In the suit filed yesterday and reviewed by Variety, musician Brian King Joseph names Will Smith and Trayball Studios management as defendants and accuses Smith of predatory behavior and deliberately grooming and priming Mr. Joseph for further sexual exploitation.
What? That sounds weird.
Intriguing.
Hey there, it's Sanjay.
Trying specialty pizzas I've never had from Domino's, including the new.
Oh, Ole Miss defeats Georgia. Wow. Holy shit.
With my beer.
So I'm excited that MJF is champ again. He has his Triple B back. Now I'm even more excited that Kenny Omega is back in the world title picture. Just trying to figure out. I have a feeling, my prediction is him versus Kenny Omega in Revolution. It's going to happen in Revolution. And if not, Double or Nothing. And if it does happen in Revolution, he may have a match in Double or Nothing. As, you know, trying to get the title away from him. It's a possibility that Kenny Omega might be champion soon again. So, and if it does happen, we heard that Will Ospreay should be back around the time on All In. So if it does happen, if it goes according to plan, it is Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay, All In, Wembley, World Championship on the line. Will Ospreay gets the title. Ooh. Fun fact. You know Drew Barrymore, right? She's left-handed. Yep, Drew Barrymore is left-handed. That is a fun fact. Minimum wage in our state now is $11 an hour. We're slowly creeping up to what Ohio is about to be planned to be. Either 12 or maybe 15. If we do get Amy Acton as governor, oh, you know for sure our minimum wage is going to skyrocket.
My dad said this statue was.
No. No. The worst news for a Steelers fan to hear. Lamar Jackson will be in the game versus Steelers Sunday. This game will determine who will go to the playoffs. It's either the Ravens or the Steelers. We win, we're in. They win, they're in. Simple as that. And to hear Lamar is in is scaring me. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Not good at all. Very not good. Disney is considering a return to hand-drawn animation art instead of 3D animation art. Well, holy shit. Coming to Netflix on January 15th, all James Bond films will be in Netflix in January 15th. All Bond flicks. From the very start to current. That's crazy.
When we bundle our consumer.
No. Lamar says he's 100%. It's not good. It's not good. Definitely by far, yeah. All in Texas is definitely this year's best wrestling show of the year. Oh, for damn sure, All in Texas is the best show this year for wrestling wise. What's the worst? I know for a worst AEW, and that is the Grand Slam Australia, based on the poor build-up and the poor setup that actually caused Buddy Matthews to be injured at one point because of the sloppy setup. It was just about to go down and was landed awkwardly in an area that had a hole in the ring, which is a problem. So, but AEW has improved since Australia. I mean, hell, their Grand Slam Mexico was definitely their best Dynamite they've had in such a long time. Like oh man, the crowd was fucking electric from start to finish, especially when they did Mystico's theme. Now, we know Mystico as Sin Cara from WWE, but when it comes for Grand Slam Mexico, Mystico, he's always known as Mystico from where he once came, and now his story is being told to AEW. And pretty much to hear that crowd singing his theme song word for word, that pretty much shows of how over Mystico is in his hometown. And then, of course, they are partnering with the longest wrestling promotion in the world, CMLL. Pretty much another Lucha Libre, but it is the original OG Lucha Libre. Not that AAA bullcrap. Not that AAA stuff. As much as I love Dominic, it's nowhere near AAA material. CMLL definitely shows the respect of what Lucha Libre is all about. And of course, with Lucha Libre is, that mask means everything to that wrestler. And if it's gone, they are nothing without it. Like I remember, like when Rey Mysterio was in WCW, had that mask for a while. Always has been synonymous with the mask throughout his career, and then at one point he had to take it off to get him a bigger push because they felt, they're not going to see the type of emotions, with the mask that you have in your that you have on. If we take it off, then we'll really, really show how deeply we care for you based on your emotions. Some bullshit like that. And Ray felt uncomfortable trying to ultimately do that decision, but he did. He took off the mask, and he did his thing. Not gonna lie, he did his thing. He did it pretty well. But at one point, WCW went under. His contract pretty much also went under as well. And now comes to, okay, how in the hell am I going to get this mask back? So I think Rey Mysterio went to Ring of Honor before he went to WWE, I think. Not too sure. Don't correct me on it. Because, when he was in Ring of Honor, he had no mask on still. So pretty much Rey Mysterio had to do something to make sure that he get his mask back. And I think he had to go to the overlords of the Lucha Libre around his pretty much like his ancestors that have known Lucha Libre, throughout decades upon decades, to give him the grace to allow him to wear the mask again, especially when he went to WWE. And now, with Rey Mysterio, everybody likes Lucha Libre. Then, of course, it evolved with Penta and Rey Fénix, Lucha Brothers. They were stars in AEW. I'm going to tell you that. They definitely were stars in AEW. They got tag champs, I think, a couple of times. Yeah, they definitely were stars in AEW. And I'm not too sure what happened between the two. It's like they stopped talking. See, that's another thing. Communication issues were also an issue for AEW that year before they started to build back up. Especially with Rey Fénix, Ricky Starks. Those two were left on the dust until their contracts were done. And pretty much as soon as their contracts were done, Penta came first in January, and then Rey Fénix came along later, and then Ricky Starks in the next. And surprisingly, Ethan Page also came through, and he became champion Sean Spears also came back, but he still has. Well, I think he won. He won a championship, North American Championship. Yeah, he at least won that. And then, of course, I think now Ethan Page is now North American champ. He won the NXT Championship at one point, but of course he lost that. But now he's currently NXT North American champ. And of course, Jade Cargill, she is currently women's champ. Oh boy. So the worst wrestling of 2025. Worst. Okay. 8 worst wrestling matches of 2025 according to the interweb. So let's start with number 8. Of course, anything Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho versus Dax Harwood. Cursed by a finish that was so botched. Oh God! Even the most generous fans, attendants couldn't hold back the boos. No, that was terrible. That was, yeah. It was all bad. It was all bad on that one. Number 7, Jeff Jarrett versus Claudio Castagnoli. With MJF before this entire storyline and perhaps wisely dropped hold. Alright, Jarrett did get his own version of Sting versus John Cena send-off. 2 had zero chemistry and already quiet crowd simply didn't buy Jeff as the believable babyface against the obvious physically superior Death Riders man. That was part of the problem too. The heel stable were hated for the wrong reasons for first half of the year, and though the King of the Mountain would have got a shot at Moxley and won this, he didn't. There was no indication the audiences really wanted him to be the one to save the day. They didn't. There's a performative Bouvier section at the end that best sums the melee up. Jerry wins the battle and tries to build on the tiniest bit of momentum, targeting Claudio's legs, but the offense is so lethargic that fans care whether he counters the big swing and pretty much shakes it off. Likewise, they do a sharpshooter reversal sequence and the inevitable interference from Yuta and Moxley himself. Yeah. Chelsea Green versus Jade Cargill on July 25th. There's understanding that Simon being the WWE superstar, and there's Chelsea Green, contemporary pro wrestling polymath, who's both good enough to hang with the work rate faves and knows how to get down the sports entertainment sledge to get herself and everybody else over regardless of what she's doing. And that's why she was, in theory anyway, a perfect foe for Cargill. It's hard to spot exactly what the cage match regulars hated specifically. John Cena versus Archer. Yeah. Yeah, that one was bad. John Cena versus R-Truth. Short-lived. All that other stuff. Chelsea Green versus Zelina Vega. Saturday night's main event. There was a botch. They really fucked things up. Number 3, Jimmy Uso versus... Yeah. Yeah, that was doomed. Pretty Tedley versus DIY. God. Yeah. So, worst moments, number 10 through 6. Number 10, failing Julia. Since arriving on the main roster, Julia has been miscast and underutilized in relation to her skill set. She first captured Women's United States Championship, but did not have an abundance of talent to work with or readily available stories to tell. Her partnership with Kiana James feels forced, and while she has some light momentum on her side amid her renewed rivalry with Chelsea Green, her initial run on the main roster feels wasted. Number 9, Jacob Fatu loses the U.S. Championship. Jacob Fatu was one of the hottest stars on the main roster in the spring and early summer months of 2025. Then he loses the title to Solo Sikoa and Night of Champions following a split from the new bloodline. Less than stellar matches against Sikoa, rife with run-ins and overbooking as a second-generation star, lost momentum before suffering a year-ending injury. He may rebound in 2026, but it was staggering how far he fell after that questionable booking decision in Saudi Arabia. Number 8, Brock Lesnar squashes Cena at WrestlePalooza. We already discussed about that. Number 7, Charlotte Flair wins the Royal Rumble. Rather than giving fans a reason to throw their support behind Charlotte Flair on a return to Square Circle for the first time in over a year, WWE Creative did what it always does, over-pushed her to dismay to the audience. She won the match in moderate fanfare, but was booed out of the building next night, rendering her triumphant comeback a failure right out of the gate. Thankfully, an unlikely pairing of Alexa Bliss gave her greater purpose later in the year. Number 6, The Rock returns at Raw and Netflix debut. Oh, yeah, that was a very weird appearance. I'm not going to lie. debuts. Okay. First moment number 5. R-Truth replaces Ron Killings. When R-Truth revealed WWE was not renewing his contract, the Wrestling World, of course, reacted. His peers and fans came to his defense. And Money in the Bank, he interrupted the main event, attacking John Cena and setting up for his loss. From there, he was introduced as Ron Killings, the serious side of himself. Killings was just a flip of the switch away. Yeah. Gunther is definitely good at being an asshole. And he's definitely really good at it right now because of him making John Cena tap out in his final match. Ooh, yeah. Worst moment number 4. Tiffany Stratton goes off script. So, Tiffany Stratton pulled a Hangman Adam Page where, okay, we discussed a few things on what needs to be said in the promo and everything else. Okay, cool. All right, let's go in and do this. We go in and do it. He says something different. That's off script. Hangman Adam Page did that to CM Punk, and of course, Punk was livid on it. Best moment number 4. Jey Uso gets the World Heavyweight Championship. Number 3. Worst moment number 3. Triple H laughs off the fans. The crowd in Washington, D.C. booed his presence in John Cena's last match. Triple H hopped on the ring apron, visibly laughed as he shared a lighthearted moment. Well, no one faults him for enjoying the moment with a guy against whom he had many battles with and with whom he had worked to the craft of the retirement tour. The optics of the WWE chief content officer laughing amid boos was not great. It felt like a slap in the face to close out a year in which criticism was hurled at him on more than one occasion, only to be brushed off by the head of WWE's creative efforts. That's moment number 3. Of course, Seth Rollins cashing in despite his so-called injury. Worst moment number 2. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena at WrestleMania 41 for the championship, where John Cena gets the championship. A boring slog of a match that relied on a run-in that never came. With the eyes of Wrestling World trained on the entranceway, waiting for The Rock to appear, WWE instead trotted out Travis Scott. While the multiple platinum singer had been involved in Cena's heel turn in Elimination Chamber, he was not the megastar the crowd wanted. The final boss never came, and in place was Travis Scott, who took an age to get the squared circle before sleepwalking his way through his involvement. And of course, Cena gets a 17th time World Heavyweight Championship, but instead of his victory, it was the Scott run-in that dominated the conversation and made for an unsatisfactory ending to a mediocre WrestleMania. The worst, number 1, John Cena's heel turn. Woo! Ooh, I mean, yeah.
That's the worst #1.
Worst #1, yeah.
Damn.
John Cena's heel turn. Trust me, we've had heel turns from big baby faces that did not go well. Stone Cold Steve Austin is definitely one of them. Like when a moment happened, of course, it was a shocking moment. It was when Stone Cold went against The Rock in WrestleMania 17. This is right after WCW has been sold by Vince. And in storyline, sold by Shane. And Vince and Shane had a hell of a match against each other, and Shane won. But Vince was not done yet. Stone Cold versus The Rock. No disqualification was announced as soon as the match was about to begin, which was unheard of. And then, of course, they fought against each other to their heart, and then out comes Vince, and then somehow, some way, Vince sides with Austin, and Austin usually doesn't like Vince. And it's starting to become more apparent after constant 2 kickouts. Yeah, constant 1-2 kickouts. And more kickouts and more kickouts. And then it really became apparent. It's like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and full-blown heel turn on this guy. Decimate him with every chair shot known to man given by Vince. And 1, 2, 3, Stone Cold is champ. After he got the championship, Stone Cold and Vince shake hands, which is something you don't see in Austin's world, but there it is. Shaking hands with Vince McMahon, drinking beers with Vince McMahon. And I'm not going to lie, that heel turn definitely has potential. I mean, it failed the first time. I'm not gonna lie. But when he became heel the second time to join with WCW, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely had potential. The what as a heel would be great. Everybody booing at him, and he keeps on saying, "What? What?" Now, that could work. It could work. But unfortunately, it really didn't work out very well. Shit. Hang on. Oh. Does it feel like anything is like bulging out around here?
No, your love handle. Sometimes tops that grip and love handles fucking that way. That's why they're called love handles.
Okay. It is 1:40. And we did 3 hours, not bad. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and end it here for the night, since my phone did die. So I will see you all next time.